Drillo there, H3T, it's a day on time. What's popping with y'all? How y'all living? What y'all up to? What y'all scallywags up to? Gosh dang it, how we living out here tonight? What's popping with y'all? Starting out, Knicks fan, what's good with you? Gosh dang it, Michael, what's good with you? Gosh dang, how we living out there, y'all? What's really good? Gosh dang it, I want to know what's really good, y'all. Keytown was popping with you. Philip was good with you. Joshua was good with you. The great was popping with you, gosh dang. How y'all doing? How was y'all's weekend? How's your Sunday been doing, gosh dang it? Michael, you are not alone in that thought, gosh dang it. Meme guy was popping with you, gosh dang it. Staten Island Knicks fan, I could not agree more, gosh dang it. The 10 likes would be absolutely beautiful. There's only 8 of us, but gosh dang it, if we can somehow defy physics and get it to 10 before we get to 10, that would be amazing. But that's not the end of there, y'all. We got some stuff to talk about, gosh dang. We got a lot of shenanigans to get to. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, just from point A to point B, we might be on here for 30 minutes, gosh dang, with the amount of stuff we got to talk about. But that's not the end of there. Chris was popping with you. Welcome to the live stream, gosh dang it. Oh man, where do y'all want to start? Do y'all want to start with Frankie? You want to start with Trey? You want to start with Timmy? You want to start at Dotson? You want to start with Hazonia? You want to start with the tanking? You want to start with Mike Breen? You want to start with Clyde? Where do you want to start? You want to start with Terrence, Phillip, Regis, Kelly? Where do y'all want to start, gosh dang it? Because I'm on 25 today. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Actually, I'm on 23 for Trey, but that's not the end of there, gosh dang it. Listen, y'all. Gosh dang it and a half. Ace was popping with you, gosh dang it. Troy was good with you. Oh man, we got so much to talk about. Okay, look. I'm gonna start with Mike Breen. I hope you don't mind. Gosh dang, but I gotta start with Mike Breen. First of all, the audacity of them to sit there and think we are so stupid as fans just because the imbeciles who were behind you on like spring break or whatever, gosh dang it, getting their jollies off, gosh dang it, probably with a cup of one of these, if you know what I mean, sipping a cup of one of these, if you know what I mean, gosh dang it. Just because those imbeciles behind you are screaming, we want Canner, doesn't mean every Knicks fan is a freaking idiot, gosh dang it. That's not how this job works. I'm not going to stand for it. That's why I'm sitting down, if I can keep it all the way a buck with y'all, gosh dang it. That's why I'm sitting down, because I can't take the shenanigans any longer, gosh dang it. The audacity of this man to sit there and try to tell us we're not tanking. I mean, that's just disgusting. You tell us in one freaking breath Fizdale does not care about wins and losses and is literally just out there with the test tubes like, oh, does this work? Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? You said he does not care about winning or losing. You said this man is putting in lineups that will probably result in us losing games, but 2 minutes later, you're going to sit there and say we're not tanking? Do you think we're idiots? Again, I understand at Knick games there are some people there who maybe their education level might be 3rd grade, gosh dang it. Maybe they use a certain type of privilege that I'm not going to get into on this type of video, gosh dang it. So maybe that's how they got where they are in life to afford tickets that nice. But gosh dang it, that is not the majority of Knicks fans. And then, if you don't want to stop there at what Mike Breen is trying to fiddle fatter in our eardrums, gosh dang it, I'll take it a step further. You see them sit Trey Burke down. You see them close the game with Trier at point guard. You see Kevin Knox ain't playing. You see Noah Vonleh ain't get back in the game, gosh dang it. They're still not playing Canner, and you want to sit there and tell me that Fizdale's trying to win the game. Really? Really, Mike? And I mess with Mike Breen. I done met him on multiple occasions. He's cool people. I just don't like when he tries to lie to us. Stop it. We're tanking, and it's okay. It's okay to admit that. Again, when you're talking about Philadelphia and their record for the last 3 years, and stuff, you feel me? You cannot then say 2 minutes later we're not tanking. Just like And maybe he thinks that if he says something that's incriminating us and big bad Adam Silver's going to come find us. I think Adam Silver is busy with the Bulls and the dang on Cavaliers. I don't think they're even paying attention to us, to be honest with you guys, dang it. Not that it matters, because we probably would have lost anyway. It's just irritating when they sit there and try to lie. Can I quote Kendrick Lamar for a second? You ain't got to lie to kick it. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie to kick it. You ain't got to try so hard. I don't understand the shenanigans. It's too much for me to handle. I ain't going to lie to you. Arthur was popping with you. Connor was good with you, gosh dang it. I just can't take the shenanigans. The Great was good with you, gosh dang it. This is too much. This is too much. And don't worry, we're going to get to Carmelo in a second because, I got to roast that man. I've been waiting patiently for this day, but that's neither here nor there. Listen to me, y'all. Frank Ntilikina done injured himself. Something about his groin or something like that. I'm not really paying attention to Frank's groin like that because I am happily spoken for at the moment, gosh. I ain't paying attention to Frankie's groin, but that's not the end of there. Joey was popping with you. Gosh dang it. Frankie done hurt himself. Moutier's hurt. If Trey Burke does not start the next game, I'm a Nets fan. I'm telling you right now, if Trey don't start next game, I'm a Nets fan. There is no one else to start. You done got rid of Baker. There's no one else to start. I swear I'm a Nets fan. I swear I'm a Nets fan. If that man don't start, I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it, y'all. I'm gonna keep it all the way Valley with y'all, gosh dang it. I ain't gonna make it. Nathan was good with you, gosh dang it. But don't worry, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Oh, I'm just getting started, gosh dang it. Mahadi was popping with you. I'm just getting started, gosh dang it. Side note, can I get those 10 likes, gosh dang? I feel like I'm 4 away, but that's not the end of there. Let's start with Carmelo. I just got to do a quick side rant just to deflect off the shenanigans. Then we'll get to Dotson. Then we'll get to Hazonia. Then we'll get to all that shenanigans, gosh dang it. Ralphie was popping with you, gosh dang it. Other John was popping with you, gosh dang it. Listen. Oh, S mode. Let's go with you, gosh dang it. Thank you for the 10 likes. Listen, y'all. Was I the only one that was going through about 14 different emotions? Please keep me updated on the Royal Rumble, by the way. Has Jeff Hardy been eliminated? Let me know, gosh dang it. Because I'm over here watching these bums lose. Andy was popping with you, gosh dang it. Listen. Was I the only one who went through about 13 different emotions watching Carmelo Anthony in the crowd? There was one moment where I sat there and said, gosh, I miss Melo. But then about 3 seconds later, I said, you know what? He's a bum. In those last 2 years where he was practically holding us hostage against our will, I think I hated him. And I don't use hate very lightly. I think I hated him towards the end. But then there was a part in me that just felt bad for him. You know, Melo's with the Bulls right now. You feel me? Isn't that just, like, that hurts me a little bit. Like, again, I am 1,000% on the he's a bum train until you start disrespecting his legacy. But just the fact that this man hasn't been picked up yet and he ain't got nothing better to do but see games with Cayenne, gosh dang it, who I think I still have more subscribers than, but that's neither here nor there. It's just a crying shame. I'm going to keep it a thally with y'all. Then they panned over to J.R. Smith, and I think that was the only thing that kept me awake through the fourth quarter because of how much I was just dying laughing at the fact that J.R. Smith is in the exact same position as Carmelo Anthony. Like, all the ex-Knicks are just out here in these streets really looking raggedy like that. Like, you feel me? Like they facial hair lineup is like more jagged than mine. I didn't know how to feel about it, gosh dang it, but that's not the end of there. David was popping with you, gosh dang it. Listen. Let's get back to the actual current Knicks, gosh dang it. We got to talk about Kevin Knox. And I was thinking about giving him a specific breakdown, but I don't think it matters at this point. I'm going to keep it a value with you. He doesn't deserve his own video. We got to talk about Kevin Knox. Y'all, speak your piece on Kevin. Speak your piece on Kevin. I'll give my thoughts at the end. Troy saying this man is a bum. What do y'all think of Kevin Knox? Because we're getting over to a very interesting territory with this man, gosh dang it. Michael says Kevin is inconsistent while Troy adds to him not being able to play defense. The Great is saying he's mediocre at this point. Keytown is going to give him a B+ overall. I think that's extremely gracious of you. Mahadi is saying Kevin Knox is suspect. Fair enough. Andy's saying that Kevin's super inconsistent. Gosh dang it. Dylan, what's popping with you? We're talking about Kevin Knox. What are your thoughts on that, man? Gosh dang it. Arthur is saying he's a straight up bum. Gosh dang it. Andy is backing up the foolishness with receipts by saying that he is shooting 38% from the feet. Gosh dang it. That's a crying shame. Troy has gone as far as to call that man a bust. Gosh dang it. Alfredo, what's popping with you? Been a minute. Welcome back to the live stream, gosh dang it. This joint is so tight, it's making it look like I got titties, gosh dang it. Can I say that? Can I? I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can say that. Is it advertiser friendly? I'm not really sure, but that's not here today. But this joint making me look like I got like a D cup or something like that. It ain't even like that. I just wanted to show Burke. You feel me? Like, you know, because if I had it on this side, like y'all wouldn't know who it was, gosh dang it. I don't know, but that's not a here to there, gosh dang it. Mahadi is doing the I told you so dance. I don't know why I did the Courtney Lee shuffle, who played, but that's not here there. I don't know. What else y'all saying? Other John is saying that Kevin Knox plays scared sometimes. Joshua has jumped in and is saying that for a rookie, he's top 10 right now. Dylan has bounced back and says he's all right. Michael is adding on, saying that he's not better than Alonzo Trier. I don't know about that. S-Mode is saying still better than Frank. You'll get no argument from me. Captain Falcon, yes, I've demoted you to captain. I'm sorry, bro. Is saying he's a rookie. Give him a minute to figure it out. Alfredo has complimented my dang on Trey Burke jersey. I appreciate it. This joint actually fit me too. That's not even there. Ace is saying, gosh, are there two aces? So OG Ace is saying that Knox is only 19 years old. Ace is also saying that Kevin Knox is a bust, but y'all hyping Frank, who has never scored 20. Gosh dang it. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to read before I give my opinion? Same person. Ace, my bad. I'm dyslexic. You got to work with me on these live streams, but you know how it be with Sever the Bomb, but that's not into there. I got to show the Burke. Gosh dang it. Matt the Knicks fan was popping with you, gosh dang it. Yo, you missed me trashing Melo, bro. You absolutely missed it, but that's not into there. So let me go ahead and speak my piece, gosh dang it. Let me speak my piece. David was popping with you. We're talking about Kevin Knox. Let me speak my piece on Mr. Kevin Knox. I like Kevin Knox. I do. I really do. However, I am getting concerned again. And much like the last time I had some form of criticism of Kevin Knox, which again, I just think it is so funny. Invalid was popping with you. I just think it's so funny how a month ago I say he's a bum, and y'all are like having me carry my cross up Calvary with a crown of thorns ready to crucify me. But a month later, half of y'all are saying he's a bust. I think that is hilarious, first of all. But much like I said a month ago, only thing that's changed is he's had a couple of consistent scoring games. I'm just concerned. Remember what we talked about this summer, about how the expectation, Kevin was popping with you, we're having a conversation. How would you rate yourself, Kevin? But that's not here or there. Much like I said this summer when we talked about the expectations for Kevin Knox compared to, say, a Frank Ntilikina, is he's in a position where it's not really fair. However, he's been able to hide. And let me go more in depth on that, because I know a lot of you guys want to subscribe to me this summer. I totally understand that. So let me rehash that video real quick. Kevin Knox coming into this season was being looked at as almost like a savior-ish. I feel like I've made too many savior puns. I need to repent tonight, but that's neither here nor there. He was kind of looked at in a different light, whereas Frankie came in and he just had to be decent. In the beginning, when we first got Kevin Knox, we were looking at him like, oh, he's finna turn around. Remember, we were saying, oh my gosh, based off the Summer League, he's looking like KD. Based off the Summer League, he's looking like Paul George. What does he have in store for us, gosh dang it? Then the preseason happened. Then the beginning of the regular season happened. Then he got injured. Then he came back and he was kind of, Then he had a couple good games. Now it looks like he can't hit an open jump shot anymore. He's hiding behind the surprise of, say, Noah Vonleh. He's hiding behind the sometime heroics of, I almost said J.R. Smith, Tim Hardaway Jr. He's hiding behind all the drama happening with Canner and all the foolishness happening with which guard we're going to have, gosh dang it. But there's still room for concern. Because if we're judging this based off where we were this summer, Kevin is not even close to where we thought he was going to be. Now, I believe in him. I think he can develop into something great. And just like how I gave Frank Ntilikina 2 years, just like how I gave Porzingis 2 years, I'm going to give this man a chance. I'm not going to call him a bum anymore just because I've seen what he's capable of. Whereas before I wasn't seeing anything, so he was a bum. But he's not playing to he's not playing to where we were expecting him to be consistently. There are nights where he looks like he's amazing, but then there's nights where he's just and he gets benched. But again, that's because he's a rookie. So personally, I'm gonna give him the rest of this year and a good bit of next year, just to give him a chance. I don't feel like it's fair for me to push him down the stairs when he showed that he was decent at one point. But that's neither here nor there. Talk about Damian Dotson. Okay, Damian Dotson, on the other hand, it might be time. It might. I'm not going to say bum yet. I'm not going to say bum. Because Dotson is a great example of someone last year who was absolute trash, but has shown his worth to the highest possible degree before recently. He's super inconsistent. We talked about him last live stream. But even when he's not playing well offensively, he still plays well on the other side of the court. You saw when he got a pretty crucial steal from Dwayne Wade. Now, granted, like 2 possessions later, he like threw the ball to nobody, but I see the good in him. I really do. There's really not many people on the team who I'm just flat out done with. Like, if I were to make a list of people who I just don't want on the team anymore, it would be Moutier, Canner, Timmy. That's about it. That's about it. And the reason why I didn't add Frank Ntilikina in there is because we got to be all the way fair for a second. As Knicks fans, we got to be all the way fair. And invalid, gosh dang it, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That was easy.
That's crazy. But Joey, I know for a second this is what you want from me, and I'm disgusted that I'm giving you exactly what you want. But come on now. Now, I want you to be honest with yourself, Joey. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to go there. I've got an obvious bias. I'm wearing his jersey right now. But there is no way, there's just no way that off the last 2 games, you really believe that. Do you really believe that? Mahadi, do you really believe that? Do y'all really believe that? I gotta know. Ace, what? Mahadi, what? Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Let me check the temperature for a quick second. We're going to take Kevin Knox off the table for a quick second. Just a yes or no. We're not going to rate offensive. Just a yes or no. Is Trey Burke a bum? I want to know from y'all. Do y'all think Trey Burke is a bum? I just needed to make sure. Like, because sometimes I'll make assumptions and I just feel like that's what everyone thinks, and I forget to ask y'all. And that's my bad. Sometimes I get caught up in my shenanigans and I forget to ask what y'all think. But I just had to make sure. I couldn't tell if y'all were joking. I couldn't tell if y'all were for realsies. So I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure. Fair enough. I just had to make sure. Because if the general, like, I understand some of y'all feel like he is on occasion. Some of y'all, blah, blah, blah. But I just needed to make sure it wasn't just me who liked Trey Burke. I just wanted to be sure. Because if it was, I might have cursed it. I'm going to keep it a buck. I might have cursed at y'all. Because I'm taking off the hat on that one. There's no way. I just had to make sure. For a second. The last thing I want to bring up is the Enes Kanter situation. Now, and Michael, that's going to tie into the Lance thing for a second. This joint got so serious, I had to take off my hat. Y'all, David Fizdale told this man, I think, was it behind, not behind, was it after the London trip or before the London trip or during the London trip? Look, you're probably not going to play much. Okay? Kanter said bet. Kanter proceeds to not play very much. Kanter starts to complain about not playing much. Then tells us Fizdale told him that he wasn't going to play much. A week later, Kanter goes on a little press run trying to bring attention to very real life stuff that I'm not going to bring up on camera instead of working on his lack of defense. I was going to say his defense, but his lack of defense, his missing basketball trait. So Fizdale benches him and doesn't play him at all. So Kanter gets upset and says, Fizdale, why am I not playing? And Fizdale says, well, because we're going with young dudes. You might be 26, but you don't play a lick of defense. Sorry, buddy. So after being told he's probably not going to play at all and he's on the trading block, proceeds to go to the media and tell us that he's being promised starting minutes. That he's being told that he's not being communicated to. Now let's rewind the story and trust me, I'm going to link this to Lance in a second. I got you. But let's just rewind the story just for a quick second. Before the London trip, during or after, sometime around there, Fizdale told Canner, you're probably not going to play. Canner tells us Fizdale told him he's not going to play. How is it that in 2 weeks we have somehow gotten to a conspiracy theory against Enes Kanter and people aren't talking to him? Now, when y'all tried to spew that foolishness in the last live stream of poor Kanter, you're doing him dirty. He's talking to the media. Oh, poor Kanter. When he's lying to us. Now, when I start getting irritated is when players lie. When Melo was doing that foolishness because he was trying to go to the Cavaliers and he was putting unnecessary shenanigans on Phil Jackson, who is merely speaking the truth. He was lying to us. Enes Kanter's doing the same friggin' thing. Now, in some ways, I agree. You know what? It's messed up that we don't really have any interior. Not that Kanter plays defense, but we don't have any other tall people other than Mitchell Robinson out there to play in the center. Bet. I got you. I got you on that. And that's messed up that Lance Thomas gets to start. That's messed up that Tim Hardaway Jr. still gets to start. I got you. But Kanter, if you're pointing to your stats, if you're pointing to averaging a double-double, have we forgotten that we're tanking? See, that's what gets me. That's what gets me. It's bad enough he's lying. He's lying on management. It's bad enough he opted in to take more money from us. We could have got someone else this summer. That's bad enough. But you willingly signed up for a tank. Having a good season and complaining about not playing. If we're going to properly tank, you can't play. And that has nothing to do with the fact that you don't play defense. See, like, this is the kind of stuff that I don't know. I don't know. It gets a teensy bit frustrating to me. I'm going to keep it all the way that way with you. It gets a teensy bit frustrating because yet again, we've gone into another year and we're having another season where it seems like the headlines and the shenanigans is overshadowing the fact that we're trying to accomplish something here. And while I am 100% here for this tank, because that's clearly what we're doing, whether Mike Breen wants to call it that or not, I just really, really pray that this leads to something. I hope us only winning 10 games, because gosh dang it, it doesn't look like we're ever going to win again, is going to lead to something. What that something is, I don't know. Because let's look at all the advantages of tanking for a quick moment. Okay, you've got an unfiltered look at who should stay and who should go. Even though they said this summer that this is the team we're sticking with, so I'm not really sure how that makes any sense, but we'll pretend like that does for a moment. You get an unfiltered look at all the players and what they can do in different situations, chemistry that, chemistry this. Bet. Okay? It doesn't really help us if the players we have aren't getting it done and you don't have any faith in them, but okay, sure. We'll act like that means something. Let's look at the draft picks, right? Do y'all think if we get the number 1 pick, the Knicks are going to draft the right person? I want a yes or no on that because it's time to get real here for a second. Let's just lay it all on the table just for a quick second. If we get the number 1 pick, do you think the Knicks are going to draft the right person? Based on our previous track record of drafting people, do you think we're gonna get the right person? Like, just the fact that it's not a resounding everybody's jumping in saying yes, This is the stuff I'm referring to here. The last time we had a high draft pick, we ended up with Porzingis. And I know a lot of y'all think that was a good move, but I'm looking at D'Angelo Russell right now, and I know he was picked before. Was D'Angelo Russell picked before KP or not? I got to check that real quick. Where was D'Angelo Russell drafted? Was he like 2 or something? No. Was he? I'm looking that job up right now. Oh, he was 2? He was 2. Bet he was the 2nd overall. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, y'all. Take a look at anyone else in that draft and look at Porzingis and tell me if we made the right decision. You don't like that example? Bet I got you. How'd that Clay Anthony Early thing turn out for us, huh? Huh? How'd that Iman Shumpert thing work out for us, huh? How'd that work out? Ooh. How about our amazing eye for catching the people who are undrafted, right? That whole Ron Baker experiment sure was great, right? That worked out wonderfully, right? Too far back, I got you. Let's fast forward. How's the whole Frank Ntilikina thing working out? 1.5 years removed. How's that working out? It wasn't like there was anyone else that was left that we could have picked up instead of Frank, right? Right? That Frank thing's working out, right? And if you want to put it all on Perry the Platypus, if you want to put it all on, say, a Phil Jackson or something like that, then I'll go even more recent. And this is where I'm going to end the live stream tonight. I'm going to leave y'all with this question right here. I'm not going to give it a yes. I'm not going to give it a no. I'm just going to look at what y'all saying, because this is where I'm going to end this whole tanking thing tonight. Appreciate the Penguins ahead of time, gosh dang it. And again, this is not my personal opinion. This is not my personal opinion. I'm just asking y'all, and this is where I'm going to leave it. How'd the whole Kevin Knox thing work out for us? Like, comment, subscribe, H3T. You see another Triple OG putting as much work as me. Do me a favor, point them out. The Knicks are such an interesting case study. Honestly, I could do like an 8-part docu-series on them this season. This has been one of the most fascinating seasons I have ever covered by far. By far. Obi, did I say what's popping to you? I don't feel like I did. My bad, bro. Derek was good with you. Jem was popping with you. This has been one of the most entertaining seasons I've ever sat through, just because it's like every day it's like a new up or a new down. I mean, it's just incredible to me, but that's not here nor there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the next game. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose, so it doesn't matter who we're going to play. Who would you like to do a mid-season review on next game? Because we're going to lose, so there's nothing really to cover. Who would you like to cover tomorrow? We've already talked about Kevin Knox. We've talked about Dotson. We've talked about Mitchell Robinson. Okay, cool. Well, tomorrow's video, we will do a mid-season review on Mitchell Robinson. Gosh dang it. I hope you guys are excited for that. Gosh dang it. And I will see you guys later. Agaga. Penguin game was slitty. Raw Train was good with you. Knicks tank in full effect, gosh dang it. And I hope Ntilikina gets better. I really do, because something tells me Trier is going to start tomorrow, but that is neither here nor there. If y'all see, review Melo, gosh dang it. If y'all see me in a Brooklyn Nets jersey tomorrow, y'all can't even be mad at me. The season we're going through, y'all can't even be mad at me, but that's not even there. I'll see y'all later. Agaga. Hey.